In the muddy trenches of World War I, where life often hung by a thread and the deafening roar of artillery was a constant companion, the notions of tactics and strategy took on a brutal, uncompromising reality. Lieutenant Thomas McGregor crouched low, his breath mingling with the acrid stench of damp earth and decay. Rain had turned the battlefield into a quagmire, slowing movement to a crawl and transforming any advance into a perilous gamble. Thomas peered through his binoculars, eyes scanning the barren expanse ahead. His battalion had orders to advance at dawn, a seemingly suicidal mission to seize a German-held trench line that was fortified with machine guns and barbed wire. As the first rays of sunlight pierced through the dense clouds, Thomas relayed the signal to his men. With a heavy heart, he knew that many wouldn't make it past the first few yards of no man's land. But the orders were clear, and their success would hinge on the cunning of their tactics. The initial moments were chaos incarnate. Artillery shells screamed overhead, exploding with bone-shattering force. Machine guns chattered incessantly, sending lethal sprays of bullets across the desolate landscape. Men fell in droves, their bodies swallowed by the churned-up earth. Yet amidst the carnage, Thomas and his fellow officers persisted. They had drilled relentlessly, honing their strategies for this exact scenario. Smoke grenades were hurled to obscure the enemy's view, creating fleeting moments of cover for small teams of soldiers to dart forward. Each movement was calculated, each decision a matter of life or death. Thomas's battalion had studied the enemy's positions meticulously. They knew the weakest points in the trench line, the blind spots where a well-placed grenade or a swift bayonet charge could turn the tide. It was a brutal game of inches, where every yard gained came at an exorbitant price. Halfway across no man's land, Thomas's radio operator received a crucial message. German reinforcements were moving to flank their position. Time was running out. With grim determination, Thomas ordered a diversionary attack on the enemy's left flank. The ploy worked, drawing German reserves away from the main assault. It was a risky gambit, but in war, fortune favored the bold. Amidst the chaos, Thomas spotted an opening. A section of the enemy's barbed wire had been obliterated by an earlier artillery barrage. Without hesitation, he signaled his men to charge. They sprinted across the final stretch, hearts pounding with a mix of fear and adrenaline. The Germans, caught off guard by the suddenness of the assault, struggled to mount a coherent defense. Hand-to-hand combat ensued, bayonets glinting in the dim light as the trench became a blood-soaked battleground. Thomas fought alongside his men, leading by example as they pushed deeper into enemy territory. By the time the sun began its descent, the battle was won. The German trench line, once a formidable barrier, now lay in ruins. Thomas surveyed the scene, his heart heavy with the cost of victory. He had lost friends, comrades who had fought and died beside him, but their sacrifice had not been in vain. As night fell and the guns fell silent, Thomas reflected on the brutal calculus of war. Tactics and strategy had prevailed where sheer courage alone would have faltered. In the crucible of World War I, every decision, every maneuver had been a delicate balance between risk and reward. The war would drag on for years more, claiming countless lives and reshaping the world forever. But for Lieutenant Thomas McGregor and his men, that day would be remembered as a testament to the enduring power of human resolve and the relentless pursuit of victory amidst the horrors of the Great War.